See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. Here's an exciting thing to do. Let's go ahead and check in on CNN's ratings, shall we? Shall we go all the way down to the very bottom of the ocean where the submarine exploded, exploring the Titanic? Let's do it. Way down here at the very bottom of this TV news article, you can see here that CNN shed 16% of its primetime viewers and 19% of young adults in just 1 month, month over month. Absolutely collapsing with young adults and total day audience. Nobody has any care to watch CNN. Nobody wants to watch CNN because CNN is, of course, hot, total, filthy, disgusting, smelling garbage. That is a complete show, and has no anchors, and has no talent, and has nobody that anyone wants to watch. Like this guy, this old washed up turd from Fox News. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to watch you. They're overhauling, they're sweeping, their anchors overhaul. Yeah, that's going to do it. You know what would do it? Actually reporting on the news. Actually reporting on things that people care about. Like these moments, ladies and gentlemen, that you are starting to see cracks in the edifice for CNN. There is a reporter at CNN. He's a data guy. His name's Harry Enton. And this guy comes on with just like real hard fact checks on CNN air. They rarely let him on, but when they do, this guy like brings the fire. Trump is in fact in a stronger position at this point than he ever was during the 2020 campaign. And you can watch the on-air struggle session as like the anchors of CNN begin to weep and quiver with fear. Check it out.
It was a 2-point race in February. Look where it is now. It's a 1-point race. That's well within the margin of error. But take away one thing from this, and one thing only if you take away only one thing. And that is, I think there are a lot of Democrats who simply can't believe that Donald Trump can be elected president again. The polling indicates that Trump is, in fact, in a stronger position at this point than he was during the entire 2020 campaign, according to the national polls. If we had state-level polling, I wouldn't even be surprised if Trump were ahead in the swing states that are most important, Jim.
Right, and when the race is that close, it comes down to the Electoral College, and who knows what happens with that. We don't even have those kinds of numbers just yet, but from a national standpoint, you're absolutely right. It is remarkable where Trump stands right now when it comes to the rest of this field and with general election voters. Harry Enton, as always, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Be sure to check out Harry's.
Okay, all right. So look at Jim Acosta sitting there, legitimately soiling himself on air at the sight of Donald Trump winning the presidency again, being up in the polling. Absolutely and utterly remarkable. CNN, again, broadcasting Harry Enton going deeper and diving into the numbers. Can you hear the panic? Donald Trump is polling better right now than at basically any point during the 2020 cycle, says Colin Rugg. Check it out.
Lead is even larger. So these are 3 polls that were out over the last week. Look at these leads for Donald Trump. He's at 62% in the CBS News YouGov poll, 57% in Quinnipiac University, 53% in the Fox News poll. Look at where DeSantis is in all these polls. Look how far back he is. He doesn't crack 20% in any of them. So in Iowa, you have that 20-plus point lead for Donald Trump. That's actually smaller than the lead we see nationally, where we see these leads of 35, 40, near 50 points in this particular case. Of course, the primary is one thing. If Trump wins the primary, can he go on and win the general election? And we've had 3 polls that have come out over the last week here. And I want you to take a look at how close this race is at this particular point. Granted, the general election is over a year away. The largest lead for Joe Biden is just 3 points within the margin of error. No clear leader. Look at these. 1 point, 1 point. If you go back at where we were at this point 4 years ago, Joe Biden's lead was high single digits to low double digits. This is significantly closer than where we were 4 years ago. So this idea that Donald Trump can't win the general election, I want you to lose that idea. This race is very, very close, and Donald Trump is polling better right now than basically at any point during the entire 2020 cycle.
After 4 indictments.
After 4 indictments. It just doesn't really seem to matter.
That's fascinating.
Harry Enton, thank you.
Thank you.
Get the hell off the air. Get him off the air. We're sick of taking our red pill suppository. Lube it up, baby. Harry Enton's coming with the Enema. It's happening, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going on, and you're seeing this across the country. We were in Nashville the other day, last week when we were traveling, and I asked people, yo, does them making Donald Trump a political prisoner, does that make you more or less likely to vote for Donald Trump? And every person, to a man, to a woman, including a Democrat from Rhode Island, who came over and was like, actually, I'm a Democrat, and I would vote for Donald Trump only if they put him in jail, because that makes him a political prisoner. And everyone wants to vote for the political prisoner. Dude, they've lost the plot. They've now lost the plot. And now they're going to suffer for it. They're going to suffer big time. This is going to be like a wild, wild race in 2024. Buckle up, buttercup. It's going to get brutal. So, yeah, we've been watching sort of the corporate press and what they've been covering. Things they haven't been covering has been the massive pro-MAGA rallies that have been outside of Trump Tower in downtown Manhattan. Check this out. Massive MAGA party today in front of iconic Trump building where it all began. They got Hummers. They got Trump vehicles stopped in the middle of the street. Look at that. Honking and rallying. Expect a lot more of this. And expect a lot more of the corporate press going, oh no, what have we done? Watch.
Point out here is I want to show you this stuff has taken a huge toll on him. You know, Biden, right before the 2020 election, he was right side up, which in our polarized politics is quite astonishing. But look, Trump and Rudy Giuliani began this campaign to try to tarnish Biden, to try to turn him into the Clinton name, you know, with the obsession over the Ukraine businesses with Hunter. And it's worked. His numbers now look more like Hillary Clinton 16 than Biden 20.
Oh, they're panicking. It's a thing of beauty. We're here for it. The reason why we are so excited about 2024 is that I'm starting to see sort of the constellation align, but even more so than it did in 2016. Now, they're going to do their best to meddle. They're going to do their best to jiggle and fiddle with the processes that we have going on in this country. They got a lot of things in the grab bag that they're going to try and use. The more desperate that they get. And it could be just the old switcheroo. They might just be like, nope, time for Michelle. Get ready. Michelle's coming down the pike. They may do that. But I got to say it, you know, I've never seen a moment like this. I've never seen a moment like this where like you're witnessing in real time the backfire from the American people. And in 2016 was nothing compared to what's about to happen in 2024. Donald Trump is ascendant. The numbers show it. The policy perspectives show it. The personnel shows it. And the American people show it. And what they are trying to shove down our throats and how they're trying to control us, they're getting more and more desperate. And they're getting more and more panicked. And it's now proving the more, you know, it's kind of like drowning. The more you flail and the more panicked you get, the faster you sink to the bottom. And that's what's happening right now. Things are not under control. There is panic in Washington, D.C. And ladies and gentlemen, we are the ones who knock. It's your boy, Benny. Like, share, and subscribe to end communism. Here in America. Let's just start with here in America. See ya.